new favorite podcast.
It's just like a radio station.
Ooh.
I know. I was trying to, that's unprofessional. I was trying to get.
And I'm Tuck, and I'm just happy to be here. So that's all I got.
What's the situation going on behind us? What is it?
Man.
Oh yeah, it's a little shoe room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like a shoe.
That's the room entirely for shoes.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah,
not everybody had that. So
man, he's calling us poor. Really, at this point, it's okay.
Foot Locker.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it, guys. It's been a lot of things going on. A lot of things in music have been going on. One of which being Kanye West. He just released his documentary, and it basically follows his entire process, early career to I'm assuming now, and basically his process to where he got to how he got there. So it's called Genius, right? If I'm pronouncing that correct. I didn't want to say it. Yeah, I feel like I didn't want to say it if I wasn't pronouncing it right. But yeah, it's called Genius. The first couple parts are out, right?
Yes, part 1 and part 2 are out.
And I guess we're just gonna talk about first impressions so far. How you think it's going? Do you like it? And then any other, I guess, impressions from that. So Brianna, I guess I'll go with you first.
I feel like for me, it's just been really like surreal and insightful just to like see everything happening in real time and just like his process for everything. And I literally like do not want to like the stardom that he's at right now and the level that he's at as an artist. I really don't want to believe that nobody was taking him serious for as long as they did. Like, I know he was a producer, but I guess I didn't know to what extreme, and it makes a lot of sense. I feel like people that are like younger than me maybe don't understand or have the knowledge or the background into like how much and how big he was as a producer. So it's just like crazy to see that like everybody only saw him as a producer versus now like we see him as a rapper first and foremost. And then we're just like, oh, the production on this is crazy. But it's just like a beautiful thing to see that like he's always been gifted with this talent and that he has like, he's able to really like do it all, like fashion, producing, rapping, like honestly, like self-sustaining really. And I feel like for me as like a creative, it was just really inspiring to just see like how much heart and passion he has for his craft. But yeah, it's just been super surreal to see like how like some of his most famous tracks have like come about and like all the work. Like even like it was just like one little scene of just like showing like Jamie Foxx for like slow jams, like recording for that. And then other scenes where like he's recording with like live choirs and stuff. And nobody was doing that. It was all like hard, like hip hop, like street rapping and stuff like that. So for him to just talk about like everyday things and to just like challenge everything, I don't know, it's been super inspiring to watch. I can't wait for part 3. I just finished part 2 today. So it's super dope. I love it. I feel like we always assume Kanye's been like crazy and chaotic. And I feel like this is just like a super personal and just like transparent view of him. So yeah.
That's cool. I mean, I definitely can appreciate the journey, I guess, and I don't know, I haven't seen the most recent part, but I guess my number one takeaway from it is just how sure of his success he was. It's actually almost ominous to the point he's so sure of his success that I'm just gonna have people just filming me doing things even before I'm at that point. Like he was so sure. I don't know, like if he had any doubts, it didn't seem like he showed it didn't seem like he showed any, because he just knew. He 100% knew that he was just gonna be where he wanted to be. Like he was so definitive on where his talent was going to take him, so definitive of his craft, so definitive of the work that he was going to put in to get to where he is today. And it's so crazy to think about, because it's like, coming from his position, it's just like you have people in the industry who I'm sure at the time you respected, or you still respect, basically telling you like, no, you can't do this, or no, that's not going to work. And at least on screen, it seemed like none of that wavered him at all. And I do think that that's something that can be like inspiring and learned from. It's just like staying true to your path, regardless of anybody else's opinions. Like, he knew what he was going to do. It didn't matter who else said anything to him. It could have been, the number one rapper, the best producer at the time, trying to tell him that he couldn't do it at the time. It didn't matter. He knew what he knew, and what he knew was best, I guess, because he is where he's at. That's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Is like he had that supreme confidence in himself, and he just knew pretty much from day one where he decided to take the step from being that, like, that awesome producer that he was. And he's like, I'm gonna be a rapper, but not only am I gonna be a rapper, I'm gonna be one of the best, and everyone will learn to respect me. I think that's something that's like pretty inspiring. Yeah, just kind of piggybacking off of Chris, really, because I haven't watched the second part either. So I mean, all I've seen is like.
Oh, go ahead.
Chris. Well, what I was just gonna say was like, I mean, he, as inspiring as this is, I just want to say he still do be doing some crazy shit. I just want to throw that out there.
Definitely. But we seen a little bit of the behind the scenes of the mentality. But no, it really is just like, I feel like that's just very on brand with him. And I just like to see that he has been confident from day one. Yeah. Like honestly, it wasn't the fame, it wasn't the money, it wasn't none of it. It's been very on brand.
Kanye been Kanye since Jump Street.
So I feel like that was just exciting for me to see, to just like, no, this man has not changed. This has always been him. Yeah, and, that's valid.
But definitely a very nice, I guess, look into his origins. Very transparent, like very, very vulnerable, to give an audience the amount of footage and just openness to his career and his life that he's given us. So that definitely takes another commitment in and of itself, I think. And I guess following the release of this documentary, we've seen his sales, like album sales, music sales, shoot like through the roof. Like, I'm pretty sure he's the number one, he's the most streamed artist on Spotify right now, and he has been for a couple of days, I'm pretty sure. No doubt in part due to the documentary. So I mean, what do you guys think about, we always see, well, it always seems that Kanye always kind of does some type of, I don't want to call it publicity or like scandal,
a gimmick. I
don't want to say gimmick. I know that's what you're gonna go, but he always has some type of grand rollout for his next project. So if this does seem like this is the case for Donda 2, how do you guys feel about this being, the follow-up to that, the rollout to that album? And I guess, how do you feel about it in reference to his other gimmicks? Like, he ran for president before he dropped the album before, and the whole, he did a gimmick with, like, I think with 50, like a competition on who was gonna sell the most or something like that.
I'm pretty sure that was like for My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy too.
50 said that he was gonna retire
or something like that.
He sure didn't retire because he sure got outsold.
Oh yeah, he got shit on.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot more than past stuff because it hasn't been like just like a Twitter rant or him saying something outlandish that just to get the like TMZ type of tabloid stuff. Like, this is like, it's different. It's like, I don't know how many parts it's supposed to be, but it's like, the documentary or docu-series or whatever is just giving you a lot of insight of how obsessive he was over his success, plus the stem player, which is the only place that you can like stream this new project. And he didn't drop it immediately on the day that he said he was, but I'm pretty sure it's available now. But the fact that you got to pay like $200 for this, I think that's a little crazy, a little over the top. But you know, he has a lot of fans and the fan base that people are gonna buy it anyway. But I have seen videos of the stem player. It's pretty cool how you can like isolate vocals or bring like the hi-hats and the vocals out and take everything away, or just the drums and vocals, or just hear the beat. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's kind of innovative.
Sounds like a sampler's dream.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe it's a way to spark the mind of a new Kanye in the future or something like that, you know?
Or even other artists, you know, like
just period. Yeah.
Samples or all types of stuff. I noticed you said Kanye fans. You yourself are not a Kanye fan, sir.
Oh no, I'm a Kanye fan. It's just after Yeezus, it gets kind of muddy for me. But anything before that, I love. After that, the new age kind of Kanye sound and stuff, I'm not really a fan of.
I mean, yeah, I'm not necessarily mad at it, but I will say to you that you are missing out on the life of Pablo, because that is definitely a solid album.
I'll go back. I'll go back and listen.
That's real career right there, all in one.
Okay.
Oh. Either way, or getting distracted. So I mean, yeah, like you kind of alluded to, the documentaries definitely helped his sales shoot up. But like you just said, he's not going to be releasing, or he didn't release Donda 2 on, you know, none of these streaming sites, and he's putting it instead on this stem player that is a good amount of money.
Okay, y'all keep saying that, but honestly, like that's the price to go to like a concert or like something like that.
That's not the same thing though. I'm not paying for quote unquote. For me, he may feel differently, but I'm not paying for an experience. I'm paying for.
I'm just saying for like a technology like device. Like think of how much an iPad or an iPod or MP3 player is. I don't think that like $200 is like that astronomical. Am I paying for it just to listen to one album specifically? No, but I'm sure that like he's gonna add on projects, and I'm sure more artists.
I think you can listen to more than just the album on there, though. You can listen to I think almost anything on there, if I'm not mistaken. Because I saw a video of someone like, it was a Donda 2 song, and they were doing all of the taking away the vocals and all the extra stuff, but then they did it with like a Frank Ocean song, and that's definitely not on Donda. So I mean, maybe not every artist has like bought into that yet, but at least some have.
I would just feel like this man is really looking towards the future, and I just feel like a lot like this is just a starting point. So I don't think y'all keep saying $200 is a lot. I don't think it is in like the grand scheme of things. So
that's fair.
Go ahead, Chris.
I won't be paying no $200 for a quote unquote stem player. So you're saying I pay for the stem player and I get the album, or what does that mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I think once you have it, you have Donda 2.
I think they have like on the website, I guess they have like a database, and I think that you can just sync it on. You have to connect your player. I guess you just plug it in through like a USB, you connect it, and you like sync the music onto your stem player.
Hey man, listen. Spotify is free, okay? And last time I checked, free is more. It's less than $200. I'm sorry, I didn't like to listen. Donda 1, just okay to me. So I wasn't inspired to pay $200 to listen to Donda 2. You know what I mean? And let's not act like even the live performance, like it didn't have problems. It had issues. It seemed kind of rushed at times. So
had audio issues too.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know, I'm not in a rush to pay $200 to hear a sequel to an album that I really didn't like that much in the first place. Not to say that it was bad, because it wasn't, but like it's not album of the year, or it wasn't. So you know, I mean, yeah, that's a very mild take, unless you ask Tuck. But yeah,
I'm not gonna get into it.
I'm just saying, bro, like, come on, man. I get that it's definitely it can be looked at as looking to the future, but I just won't be.
I think it's bigger than this project. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's fair. I just won't be partaking right now. Mainly because for one, I guess a lot of the benefits that the stem player uses that Tuck alluded to, like being able to isolate certain things in the track, I don't really have a use for that. I don't make music. I'm not any type of producer or anything like that. So it doesn't benefit me in that way. I just want to hear it. And then $200 just to hear it is too much for me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think another thing for me would be paying $200 for basically a speaker. I don't listen to music through even my phone speaker that much. It's always through headphones. So it just be sitting there collecting dust.
I think you can plug in headphones.
You can? Okay. I didn't know that. So what'd you say, Chris?
I said, but do you know that for a fact? I mean, I'm sure you can. But even still, like, bro, it's still $200. It's too much for me.
Chris said it's a glorified speaker. He's not buying it.
Man. I don't know if I'm gonna go that far, but
what about still Kanye related?
Okay.
These boots that he's been wearing.
I have not seen said boots.
They look like he's
going the rain boot looking thing.
Those Balenciaga Crocs, whatever they are.
Did he wear them while he was performing or no?
Yeah, I think everybody was wearing them.
I was about to say, was everybody wearing? I mean,
yeah,
their boots, and he was stumping around in water.
Yeah, I don't know. He's been wearing them everywhere though. He was wearing them at the Super Bowl. He was wearing them All Star Weekend. Like anytime he's out in public, he's wearing them.
Yeah, spikes on him or something?
Nah, they just look like he's about to go to the stable for some horseback riding or something. They look pretty crazy.
Okay, and I think I see him now. I mean, to be quite honest, it seems like the last 2 years, the only color that Kanye owns is black. That's first and foremost. One thing in his closet right now is black hoodies, black boots, and black sweatshirts. That's all he got, and gloves.
Black jeans too.
Yeah, you're right, and gloves.
And that crazy mask too. The
mask was kind of fire. I ain't gonna cap that. That was kind of nice. But I don't know. Eventually, I'll hear down to 2. And if it's nice and if it's good, then I'm glad, and I look forward to hearing it when I do, but I won't be paying $200 for it.
You can plug in headphones.
I appreciate
download other music.
Does it give me my $200 back?
No, sorry. Can't do that.
On to other news. A young man by the name of Kodak Black did an interview recently where he seems to believe that people don't have to take showers every day. He
said men.
Correct. Specifically, men don't have to take showers every day. What was the term he said? The sprayer. Men don't have to
spray hair.
Men don't have to get in the sprayer every day. So we know that Kodak smells like ass now. That's that. But how do you
drown himself in cologne afterwards?
How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about
disgusting.
Okay. Yeah.
Disgusting. Personally, 1 to 2 a day shower type of guy. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I got. It's gross.
Brianna. Since he was specifically talking to us, he felt that women were different.
He did say that women need to shower every day. And I think he said especially after or before sex.
Yeah, before and after.
Who does this man think he is?
I just feel like bro, we all sweat every single day. And then also it's using the bathroom and different things. I don't know. Bro, you just need to shower every day. I don't know. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You get dirty in some form or fashion every single day. You need to clean yourself every day. And the fact that I know he probably smashed a lot of women with these dirty balls. I am disgusted. The same word as took. Like I don't know, like niggas have a platform and you can't just be saying like harmful shit like this. Some crazy ass person out there gonna fucking listen to your dumb ass and just like, sir.
Heck yeah, Kodak. Yeah, he's always
I
right.
hope nobody's listening to
I
Kodak.
hope nobody listen to him either, but I'm sure there is somebody. But no, for real, like everybody needs to shower. I believe that everybody needs to shower every single day. And you can argue with your mama, but you can't argue with me. That
he said, hey, we can rock. He said, we ain't even gotta hop in the spur every day for real.
And this dude Kodak has been. He always finds a way to be in the headlines too.
He be saying dumb shit and doing weird dumb shit for a while now. I remember when what was he like? He like grabbed his mama ass or something.
Yeah, it was like at a birthday party or something like that. And then like a couple weeks later, he was at the NHL game, like smashing some girl down in the suites, and people were like recording him or something like that.
There's something like, I don't know if he was smashing her or not, but it definitely looked like it could have went that one of those ways. I saw that too. I don't know, man. Dude is weird. I mean, I guess he's still like young, I guess, because he's been in the game so long, but even still,
yeah,
I don't know, man. It's just crazy. I guess the new song is cool though, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's all that matters for real. I don't know.
Long as the streams are there.
Man. But I guess moving on to other young artists in the game, NBA YoungBoy dropped a pretty lengthy diss track of basically anybody who wanted to smoke with him. Name dropping, a lot of people, real intense bars, real quick turnaround too. About honestly less than 24 hours to respond. How do you know? Let me say this. I wouldn't classify myself as like a big NBA YoungBoy fan. I am a fan of like some of his work, and I do acknowledge his growth as an artist because to me it's been extreme. When he first came out, I didn't like him at all. I feel like you can definitely tell like he's grown as a rapper for sure. But how do y'all feel about that diss track and basically calling everybody out, shit, dead or alive? Honestly, what do y'all think the implications of something like this?
Well, Dirk kind of already made a response. He had a song come out, pretty much letting them know that he was kind of just down with whatever kind of vibe that was coming from the song. But I think NBA YoungBoy he just needs to like lay low. He's been getting in too much trouble lately. He's on like super probation, like stuck in the middle of nowhere in Utah or something. It's like last I heard, on like 24-hour lockdown. So like, I don't know. Definitely some crazy feelings coming from him, with him pointing out like quite a few big names today, like Gucci and Lil Baby specifically.
Dirk, Von.
Yeah, Dirk, yeah.
Just to say a few. I mean, yeah. Brianna, you got anything on that real quick?
I feel like diss tracks is just like a part of the game. But I also feel like this just feel like he just fishing for attention. I don't know. I don't have too much on it, but yeah, I agree with Tuck. I feel like he just need to chill out and lay low for a little bit because
been getting entirely too much. And the thing is, he doesn't even need the attention. His numbers on like every platform are ridiculous.
He has like a
super rabid fan base.
Yeah, like they get on you,
bro. I saw somebody on Twitter say something bad about YoungBoy, and the like 7 or 8 replies underneath under the tweet were like NBA YoungBoy fan accounts saying your mom's trash, you're trash, you couldn't do anything with YoungBoy, all this other stuff. I'm like, wow, yeah, his fan base,
that's real.
Anything he puts out, the numbers are gonna go crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, shit. As far as laying low, I mean, we know he. I mean, even if that's what we think he should do, he definitely not doing that because he got a joint album coming out with the baby. So, which is also I mean, it's an interesting pairing, but they had a song together, which wasn't. I didn't think it was bad. I think actually,
It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I think actually it might be a very interesting collab, and also for real, at this point, NBA YoungBoy is kind of showing himself to be damn near an elite feature artist at times, honestly. With the Migos feature, the Tyler feature, like them is some all-time features.
Him and Trippy got some good songs together too.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not mad at it. It could work. It could work. I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a try. Two controversial figures coming together, make a joint album.
Chaos and more chaos, just combining.
They're gonna have the listening party at the bowling alley.
Hey.
But nah.
Oh man.
Enough of that. Well, I guess we went through a couple things that happened during the week, and now it's personally my favorite time. A lot of our favorite times of the pod. We get to talk about what we're listening to. And it could be music, but I mean it could be other things. It could be, what you're watching. If you read, it could be what you're reading. But Brianna, what you been listening to?
Why am I starting?
I mean, I feel like, I'm saying, since I'm the host, I'm gonna do it a little different than Micah, so I'm finna tag people.
Okay. Really, I don't have any like new music projects, nothing like that I've been listening to. But whenever I am working, I feel like I say this every episode. I like to listen to SoundCloud mixes because I feel like that just shows my age. But no, it's like I love listening to like DJs and radio shows and stuff like that. A new one I came across is called Choice Radio. Mm-hmm. It's about 40 minutes. It's just like pretty chill and wavy. And then obviously I've been watching Genius. That's all really. I just been too busy focused on work. So I don't have no new music. But yeah, Choice Radio on SoundCloud. And if y'all haven't started watching Genius, I don't know what y'all doing. I need y'all to catch up in life. But
okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, I guess I go second. I've been listening to that new Saba album, A Few Good Things. We've had to wait. I think Take Care or Not Take Care. What's the second album called?
Was it Not Take Care?
No, it's not. It's Care for Me. Okay. So Care for Me came out in 2018. So we had to wait for like 3-4 years for this one to come out, and it's a pretty solid album, man. Do I think it's better than Care for Me? Yeah, I think it's arguable. He's got a lot of good features on there. His bars is always there. He's a nice like chill vibe, but he can also kind of like ramp up the intensity if it need be. Chicago artist, so like I feel like y'all know what that sound is like, and I'm a fan, so definitely a solid album. I've been listening to also just a couple like singles here and there from some of my favorite artists that I'm looking forward to. So Smino, obviously it's been some years since he dropped the album. The last one was Noir. I think came out 2017 maybe. So it's been some years. I've been listening to his new singles. There's the Backstage with Monty Booker. That was on like a Madden playlist. That shit's fire to me. I don't know why I love that song. And then
you listen to that Reggie and Spino Avalanche. He was featured on there. That was a good one. Sorry for interrupting.
Reggie from like LA artist.
I believe so.
Yeah, I know you. I think I know you're talking about. I don't think I've heard this song though.
I'll send it to you.
Okay. But yeah, like there's the I Deserve, which is another one of his most recent singles that came out. So I've been listening to that, and then also JID's singles too. So the surround sound with 21 Savage. It's just been 21 Savage and Baby Tate. But I don't know. I've just been looking forward to like, my artists like dropping music, you know what I mean? Like Smino and JID are two of my favorite artists, along with like Schoolboy, who hasn't dropped anything either. So I'm just, I'm really just waiting patiently, man. I got high hopes for 2022, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, I got high hopes for 2022 as well.
Yeah. That's about it though.
Well, I've been listening to a lot of singles recently. Still been putting that Johnny P's Caddy on repeat. Gets at least 100 spins a day minimum. Benny and J. Cole. J. Cole verse of the year. Don't at me. Aria, the Nigo and ASAP Rocky single that came out earlier this year. Then I went back to 2021 with Jay Critch, his album, The Critch Tape. I've been listening to that a lot lately. Currency and The Alchemist had a album drop this I don't know when it was, earlier this month. So been listening to that a lot lately. And then Jack Harlow, Nail Tech, that song is pretty fire. Like the production on that. So that's been what I've been listening to. But
that's an interesting pair. Sorry to interrupt
what?
you. The Currency and Alchemist.
Not really. I mean, the chill vibes of the Alchemist production, him sampling a lot of stuff, it kind of fits with the Currency kind of flow.
Like, I feel like the Alchemist, like some of his most recent albums, I feel like were more
did a couple with
non-melodic rappers, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So like, yeah, he came out with like Haram, or Arm and Hammer, like all those rappers that like kind of are like really, I don't even like really alternative, honestly, like not even melodic, kind of like MF Doom heavy influence. I feel like I don't really know how to classify them, but yeah, I feel like that's what he
was niche rappers.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, my bad. I don't interrupt you.
No, you're good. And then that was just payback for me earlier. Me and my lady, we've been watching Bel Air. I really like that show, so I think it's pretty good.
Oh, yep. Shouts out to Kansas City's own Morgan Cooper for being involved in that.
But, I don't like Carlton though. He gets on my nerves.
I heard he be
hating.
He be partying. You know.
Yeah. That's one way to put it.
He be partying. You know. Anyway, man. So I guess that's what we're listening to. You know, another great week, another All the Vibes episode. You know, you can follow us on 2_ All the Vibes and All the Vibes 2_ at Instagram and Twitter. You can follow us on All the Vibes on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Pod, YouTube, etc. So to listen to our episodes, and you know, keep up on our Instagram and our social medias. We'll be posting things and talk about the new episodes and all that. It's gonna be a great year for us, so stay tuned. Appreciate you guys for listening. Peace.